You're watching T&J Outdoors, but today we're not outdoors. We're in the kitchen. We absolutely love deer summer sausage, but since we started processing our own, we realized how difficult it is to do unless you have smoker and casings and everything. So I went on a hunt and found a recipe for easy deer summer sausage that doesn't require any casings, no smoking. You can do it in the kitchen, in your oven, and it's really, really good. So what you're going to need is a pound of deer burger, or you can substitute it for a regular cow burger as well. It's really good as well. But we're going to use deer. It calls for a 1/4 teaspoon, but I put a 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of liquid smoke, a 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic, and a tablespoon of Morton's Tender Quick. It is kind of difficult to find where we are, so we ordered it off of Amazon, but a lot of produce stores carry it. So just look in your area. If not, you can always shop online. So we're going to start with a pound of deer burger. And to that, I'm going to add the 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seeds, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, we really like garlic, so today I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic instead of just a 1/4 teaspoon. Then 1 tablespoon of the Tender Quick. After I get the sucker open. This stuff is very salty. And then a tablespoon of liquid smoke. If you're in the store looking for liquid smoke, it's usually around the barbecue sauces and things like that. I'm going to mix it all up. You can use a fork at first. Then we're going to get in with our hands. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 300 degrees. Then you are going to take a 1-gallon bag. Before I do that though, I'm going to need to spray. You have a baking sheet and line it with aluminum foil, and then we just have a cookie rack that you can use, put inside of it. We'll just spray it and place inside. If it doesn't fit down inside of it correctly, that's okay. You can see that ours is up at a slight angle. That's good. It makes the juices run down, so it's all good. Then we're going to place the mixture down into the bag. If you hear that roar in the background, that's our dehydrator. We just put on 5 pounds of deer jerky, and it should be ready in 7 hours and 18 minutes. Now that you have the meat in the bottom of the bag, press it down really good and form it into a log. Sometimes it looks like a log and sometimes it doesn't. So you just form it a little bit into your hand. If you want it to be thicker slices, just kind of make it thicker. It's not going to be perfectly even. So if you're looking for something extremely pretty, this is probably not the recipe for you. But if you're looking for something that tastes amazing and it's super simple, here you go. Lay that on the rack. I'm going to form it a little bit better. And then we'll place this into the oven at 300 degrees for 3 hours. or until you use a meat thermometer and the internal temperature reaches 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So now we wait. Well, it's been 3 hours. It cooked 3 hours and it reached about 167 degrees internal temp. So we've left it set out for probably an hour, maybe hour and a half to come closer to room temperature. It's firmed up.
I was going to get a plate, but
I have a plate. So now I'm going to slice it. We have some firecrackers that I made earlier. Fall apart some.
still warm.
It's not completely cool then. It's still warm.
I mean, it still feels warm.
It is a little bit.
A little. Still think it's good enough though.
Yeet. I love this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a win.
It's really good. I'm gonna have another.
And you can make this up several pounds at a time, several batches, and fill your tray full. It works just as well. You can make smaller, larger, just whatever you feel like doing. Just make sure it reaches temp. And they last really well if you shrink wrap them and put them in the freezer. And you can have them in the summer. See him?
I see his paws.
Stay down. Get down. No. Silly thing, you. You want more?
Well, I mean.
Hmm? Is it recording? It's Jen. Thanks for watching T&J Outdoors. We'll catch you next time. Remember, keep God first and the rest will fall into place.